the sweep by the Detroit Tigers. 8-2 was the final today. After 4 games, Guardians couldn't pick up a win there in Detroit. They'll take tomorrow night off and then in Kansas City to play the Royals at 8:10 on Friday. Afternoons in KC Saturday and Sunday, and then they come back home on Monday to play the White Sox for 4 games at Progressive Field. You can use a promo code FIREWORK all through the month of July, by the way, for 20% off. If you listen to the show on iHeartRadio...
It was right the first time.
From out of state, tell me where. Kyle is a bureau chief in Gladwin, Michigan. Greg listens in Temagami, Ontario. Andrew is one of our many bureau chiefs in Orlando. I was reading an article. The headline said, Florida town mayor apologizes. I don't know why they called it a Florida town, because they were talking about Orlando. The mayor of Orlando apologized because on the 4th of July, he said, a lot of people probably don't want to celebrate our nation. Why does that require an apology, by the way? There's not one word of that that's not true. An apology from the city of Orlando, Florida. A statement that questioned if July 4th celebrations were appropriate in the wake of division, hate, and unrest. Of course, Ron DeSantis probably wanted to immediately put the entire city of Orlando in prison, but they said, hey, maybe this is, kind of weird. So obviously they had to put out a very stiff, poorly worded press release. Imagine if you are working for the city of Orlando and you have to put, or any city, right, for that matter, city of Cleveland, you have to put out press releases as the city of Orlando. Like, the city of Orlando regrets our words, our negative words. Again, nothing that in that statement is untrue. Saying a lot of people probably don't want to celebrate our nation right now. That is 110% true. But, of course, it's also inflammatory, and we can't have that. You can't have inflammatory comments on social media, of all places. Come on. Level of disrespect for our country. Give me a goddamn break. Yes, that's right. That's the disrespectful part. Acknowledging that there's a lot of people who are ambivalent about what's going on right now. I'll tell you what, I didn't realize today was, Justin Bibb declared today, Cleveland International Records Day. I was going through my shirts this morning. I'm like, what shirt am I going to wear? And I had my hand on my Cleveland International Records shirt. For some reason, didn't pull it out. Didn't wear it. I blew it. July 6th, Steve Popovich, Cleveland International Records Day. He was instrumental in getting boosting a lot of people's careers. Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, probably their biggest success story over there. Made it an international hit. So, I don't know how you get these days. I don't know how you get the mayor to declare a day. Somebody from the Popovich estate, or, I don't know. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, he's not, you don't have to be a Cleveland native, I don't think. He's from Pittsburgh or something. Came here, set up shop, Cleveland International Records. Died in Nashville some years ago. Was living there. He's also in the Cleveland Style. He's in the National Cleveland Style Polka Hall of Fame. Now, if you're not a native, you might go, well, there's already a Polka Hall of Fame. There's a Cleveland Style Polka Hall of Fame? Yes, there is. Slovenian polka. So, if you're somebody who started the Polka Hall of Fame, you're going, God damn it. I thought we had this all wrapped up. And then these people had to come along and do their own thing. The Polka Hall of Fame is the Cleveland Polka Hall of Fame? I bet it's one and the same.
Maybe.
Maybe a member of the Cleveland Polka Hall of Fame will jump on stage with the Backstreet Boys.
Hey.
How'd it blossom tonight?
That would be
Toronto
cool.
got Drake. Cleveland
Polka's
got
back. All right.
never went away. Yeah. All right. Well, it's out there, and they do a annual award show right out here at the Holiday Inn, right here down the road in Rockside, down the road from us.
Stone's throw.
A stone's throw, if you will, a punchki's throw from us, a pierogi's toss away. They'll do their annual. So anyway, so they determined that commemorate today, which would have been Steve Popovich's 80th birthday, as the Cleveland International Records Day. So put that on your calendar for next July 6th
Save it.
and save it. That's right.
Would you like an unpopular opinion real quick that has nothing to do with what we're talking about?
Alan Cox Show! Exclusive news update!
Is it 82-year-old Nancy Pelosi's glorious rack?
Although that is
She does
fantastic.
have a good jug
can't
for an
believe-
80-year-old lady.
I
Those
had
were in there the
never
whole
seen her.
time.
I'd never seen her that low cut. And no, go ahead.
I tried your blueberry Kit Kat you left at my seat.
I didn't leave those.
Oh,
That
who
was
did?
members only. Dave.
Members only
Oh!
Dave
Yeah.
left each of us blueberry Kit Kats.
Well, I had it. Just okay.
Get out! Exclusive news update!
You and Cody were like, this is
Get
the
out.
best candy that's ever been
I thought it was
created.
very good. Very good.
I will not eat another one.
Your credibility is ruined because you farted on your 2-year anniversary.
No, you said it was gay that I even had an anniversary. So I
Yeah,
wanna
make up
hear
your
from
mind,
you.
Poundcake.
Yeah.
You either want her to not have an anniversary, or you do and not have her fart on it. You can't have everything. Well, I did only have one, and so maybe it was the initial blush of that
Maybe.
flavor.
Just okay.
But I put
It was just okay.
I put mine in my fridge, and I'm going to eat it after the show, least part of it.
Yeah.
And I thought it was very good.
It was kind of chalky. It was like a weird consistency.
Well, these are artificial flavors.
That's what I mean.
They did not carve it out of a blueberry muffin.
Are you sure?
I
That's what
am
I was
positive.
expecting.
So yeah, members only Dave left us. Corey Roddick left me a
you.
note saying that members only Dave dropped off blueberry muffin Kit Kats for us.
Yeah, I
I
was.
And
enjoyed it. I thought
did
they were
see
very
them.
good.
I did see them at Walgreens. I didn't get any. That was before I knew that he had even dropped one off. So as it turned out,
I saw on his story that he had a big handful of them, and then when I got here, I was like, I bet that guy
Class
knew
act.
we were talking about these, and he's like, I'm going to make sure everybody gets some candy, because he is a class act. He's an incredibly kind dude. Love members only, Dave.
I was expecting my mind to be blown by the way that
Maybe
you
you went
guys.
in with a little bit too of
I think
high
so.
expectations.
Cody, I trust on. I mean, you both eat a lot of candy, so I was like, oh, they know their stuff. Yeah.
And this is someone that's on a diet right now.
I know, that's what I mean.
You would think that just getting, well, also, you blew out your mouth with sugar cookies on the 4th of July. So
That was a few days ago.
yeah, but your mouth doesn't know, like it's still recovering from all the sugar
your mouth
that got
doesn't know what day it is.
jammed into it.
So I'm on that macro diet, and one blueberry muffin Kit Kat for the whole bar. I had to swap out the 30 grams of granola I was going to eat, cheese, and some cherries. That's what is equal to a Kit Kat
Wow.
macro-wise.
granola, cheese, and cherries.
Is equal
Some
to
of
one.
Ween's most underrated work.
Yep.
In place of you ate the whole Kit Kat thing?
I did.
Why not just eat one strip of it?
'Cause
One bar.
That's silly.
But that'll give you an idea of if you like the rest.
Well, I was
Why
going
eat
to
the whole
open
thing?
it.
So wait, you took a couple of bites and
And I
were
was
like,
like, eh,
and
yeah.
then ate the rest of the thing.
It's a chocolate bar, yeah.
Wow.
I had already deleted the cheese and granola and cherries from my food log, so now I have to eat the whole Kit Kat.
That sounds premature. Let me see your food. Oh God,
I have
remember
a
keeping
deleted
food
log.
My food log.
I flush my food logs.
You stomp them down the drain, you creep.
Always stop. That's one time, twice. Well,
Okay, so no follow up for you on
No,
that.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
That's okay.
Yeah,
It's just as good to know what you don't like
right,
as what you do like.
Yeah.
Right?
right.
it's not like you hated it. It just was a little underwhelming.
It was just fine.
Yeah.
5 out of 10.
But Poundcake somehow takes that as a personal affront to
Yes.
him.
Yeah, because she makes it seem like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I didn't
maybe
say you
you
don't know
don't.
what you're talking about.
Obviously, that's what you're implying, though.
Yeah.
Listen,
And obviously, he's getting dumber as the years go on. So
No,
As
just
the
the
minutes.
last 3 to 6 months,
Yeah.
he's gotten, according to that caller, has gotten progressively dumber.
until I am drunk and single and depressed again, Cody doesn't care what I have to say or do. He hates me for everything. Any amount of success or happiness that comes in my life, Cody's mad at. So that's why.
Well,
he's
that's
mad
not
at me.
It's not
anything.
just-
I hate
it's
you for
not-
your success.
it's not just you, though. It's anybody.
It's all people. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
It's not like he's only mad at you.
Act like I'm crazy. I have very specific reasons why I hate people.
No, you don't. You have the same reasons for people who are successful.
Swap out the name of their spouse.
That's right. It's like a Mad Libs of pettiness.
I like Ryan.
Who?
Yeah, my boyfriend Brian.
Oh, Brian.
I like him.
I thought he said Ryan. Your brother?
I don't like him
Ryan?
either.
You like right, but her boyfriend is successful.
You only like Brian because you know he's got a big one.
So, even if he didn't, I still like him.
I'll take it.
All right. Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Shut up, Poundcake.
Fine. Oh, shut up. I like Nora. She tells me shut up.
Shut up, Poundcake.
I mean, I think he likes me, and I'm successful. Not so you'd really notice it.
He don't like you.
I like his hair.
Why would you ever besmirch someone's success? No one's keeping you from being successful. No
There is
one's-
one person.
No one. Well, he is.
And I hate that person too. I hate it.
He comes full circle. Now we figure it out.
There's one person sitting in my way. And same reason why I'm buying shorts for him this evening. So he's very high maintenance.
Yeah, he certainly is. Here's a message off of the iHeartRadio app.
Hey guys, this is Aaron from Canton. Typically, I love when you stretch and go for bits, but the fish detective bit was an epic failure. Better luck next time. Bye.
Oh, come on.
That's
Although,
one person's opinion because I had a lot of people hit me up and they loved that segment.
yes, it was kind of evenly split.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, to that guy's point, you know what that means? I'm going to air it again on the Week in Cox. How do you like that? No. I think if you're going to fail, it should be epic.
Yes.
That's not an insult.
Fail big, baby.
If he's like, meh. If he thought about Fish Detective the way you think about the Blueberry Muffin Kit Kats,
Right.
then
Take it or leave it.
That's right.
I'd rather have you hate me.
But for
than
him to
being
go,
different.
that was an epic failure. Thank you. Yes. You've just done me a great service. And it is one person.
And it's not a bit, sir. I am a fish cop. And you don't even. It's,
Detective.
Both.
You're not on the beat anymore.
I have graduated.
You took
fish
the
detective.
sergeant's exam.
Right.
You got
Oh, is
all
that how it
the
works?
way.
You graduate?
Detective
Yeah.
They
first
have a
grade.
ceremony?
Yeah.
Yes.
I told you fish law. It's different.
But in some ways similar.
Yeah.
You still
also
have
similar.
to. Yeah, you have to make the grade.
How's selling all your comics going?
Sold them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Did you sell them in one go?
One go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you make
And
$10,000?
No, but I'll tell you what.
12,000.
The person who because I didn't want to go through a dealer. There's
Yeah.
about 25 or 30 that I did not sell that are like high ticket issues.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have those graded and I'll sell
Yeah.
those down the road. But the lot of them, I said $1,000, and it's easily worth 3 times that. I priced it out, and it's but the guy that I sold them to is like a guy who wasn't really in the tattoo artist, wasn't really into comic books. He's like, when I was a kid, I'd go to the library and read them. He goes, I never had a collection. So he basically just bought my entire comic book collection. And he
the
hit
good
me.
ones.
Yeah, he hit me up later. No, there's still some good ones in there, just not
The ones that
not $400 issues. I'm not going to put those in a lot of 300 comics. But I did feel weird about it later on. I was like, Jesus, I've had that collection for 40 years. So that felt a little bit weird for having drive off with all those. But yeah, it's a good collection. So that's how I went.
So, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
how it went.
It's all done. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're in amazing shape. And I mean that, and I told them, I'm like, most of these haven't even been touched for decades. So they've just been in these boxes, bagged and
Properly stored.
Properly stored. That's right. Backed and bagged. And most of the collection is first issues.
What do
so
you
it's-
think is the most valuable one that you have?
His hand-drawn one.
It's hard to say. That's why I'm going to pay to have them graded, because you can go on eBay. Dealers will be like, well, you can kind of get a vague idea of what things are going for on eBay, except that unless somebody buys it, doesn't matter how much it's going for, right? And obviously it has to be in certain shape, but most of mine are in, if not mint, then near mint condition. So
You were a fun kid, huh?
it's hard to, what's
I
that?
said you were a fun kid.
I like comic books.
Keep it
Captain Fun.
nice. Don't touch it.
I was the only one reading them, and I mean, and some of them I didn't even read, or I would read them very gingerly.
You had little
creasing,
little
no-
tweezers
yeah.
to turn the page.
Well, not that, but I mean, but I wasn't rough with my, it was my collection. My brother collected sports cards and stuff. And so, no, I took very good care of them. I don't know what I mean,
If you had to guess.
I've got one that's a 5-figure issue.
Wow.
Now, that's if somebody were to buy it
Yeah.
for that. It's from the 60s, and it's in pretty much mint condition.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we'll see, but again, I'm paying to have them graded because that way you can show
Yeah, you
people,
can
hey,
show-
this is a
Yeah.
this is a 9.8. This is
How much does it
telling you.
cost to get them graded?
$25 an issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to send them about
Which
20 issues.
Sounds like a lot, but if they're worth a
10
lot of money,
grand,
yeah.
yeah.
Right. So we'll see.
When my mom dies, I've told you guys this before. She said she has a storage unit for each child full of items. And I don't think you understand how much I pray that there's something in there. I have a feeling it's going to be 99% junk.
Yeah.
But if I can, like you're
All
talking
you
about
need is
that,
one gem.
that's what I mean. That one comic book that you have that's worth 5 figures. I'm like, I'm going to find some brass,
Yeah, but I don't know.
something from the 40s.
But what is
or-
there? But your mom's a hoarder.
Yes.
So what is there about any of that that makes you think that it's going to be like,
I think that she will have not known what she got.
oh, I see.
Like she will have garbage picked something or thrifted something that she's like, oh, this made me think of you because when you were 8, you said this phrase, so I bought you this, and then it
But it's
ends
also
up being
hard
like the guy that finds
for
a Caravaggio
you.
at a
Yeah.
garage sale. or
Right,
something.
right, right.
It's hard for you to know if she got something that's valuable.
Maybe I'll
She's gonna have to
call
pick through it.
those storage wars people. Wait, no, that's not who I want. Antiques Roadshow. Who do I want to come help me and say dig through all this crap?
Pawn Stars.
Right now, it sounds
finally
like you want
what's-
your mom to die, first of all.
No, I don't want her to die. I'm saying when she does die, I have a whole storage unit coming to me.
I like that. I like that her legacy is she's bequeathed to each of you a storage unit
And we don't know whose is what.
full of stuff.
They're in different cities. I've told you this. It's going to be like a
But
scavenger
does she
hunt.
have like the will in place so you guys know how to get to all this stuff?
I have a feeling she wrote it on a napkin somewhere.
Yeah,
And we-
I would talk with her.
And unfortunately,
about
that napkin is
Does
in one of the
she-
storage units.
right.
Does she even keep up with all of these?
Yeah.
Like
she
they're
goes
all-
to the storage
okay.
units like multiple times a week.
I applaud your mom for being that efficient because you say you grew up in a hoarder household. How long did it take her? Because she thinks she's like advancing like in her life when she has like a bunch of storage units. She's like, well, it used to be in house. Now I just have like a bunch of storage units. Isn't that like expensive?
Yeah, she could have a house.
Yeah, there's something efficient about just throwing crap
it
into
is
storage
efficient,
units. No,
though.
it's not. You're not going to walk in and everything's like organized.
Labeled.
Yes,
But if that's like her-
she just got new rooms. She got new rooms that weren't in a house to put crap in.
But there's no clutter, so it is.
Oh, there's clutter. I'm
what do you mean?
sure.
There's no
In the
It's all
house?
clutter.
Oh, no.
No,
no,
those
no.
storage units. It's not like they're all in file cabinets
She
or
didn't go
anything
to the
like that.
container
Yeah.
store
It's
and
just
make it like
Right.
launched in
setup.
there.
What if she did? What if you guys have you ever opened these storage
No,
units?
I've never
Okay.
been there with her. No.
What if you open them up and they are meticulously organized?
And it's all incredibly
She
valuable
was
stuff.
she was such an
That's what I mean. It could be.
she was such an OCD hoarder that she alphabetized her junk.
Everything's got like stickers, price stickers on it.
Does this go under C for crap or J for junk? I don't know which
That's so crazy.
this
That
should go under.
it's so expensive. Like, how much are we talking? Like $50 a week or $50 a day, or
They're
like,
usually about $100 a month.
Yeah, they're $50 a day.
I don't know.
To have a storage. You see how they're building? The only construction that's going up are high-end condos that most people can't afford and storage units, which
Yeah.
everyone else can afford for when they either get evicted or all the crap that they don't need.
I was there was a guy that was living in a storage unit. It made like headline news because he was like, he had his dorm room. He was like, all I needed was 2 weeks. He had it like set up in there.
He's the one that got caught. Plenty of people
Yeah.
do that.
Plenty of people
Dude,
do
you
that.
have to sign. When I moved in with my boyfriend, I had to get a storage unit, and one of the lines in the contract is like, "I will not use this as a private residence."
Yes.
Like you have to sign and say, "I won't live
Yeah.
here."
We don't want people having cheap rent.
Right.
But they're not zoned for that either. But plenty of people do. Mm-hmm. They got power cord that they quietly run under there, and you show up after midnight.
But they got cameras everywhere. I don't know. See, I don't know how that guy was getting away with it because there's
ways around cameras.
Okay.
Spray paint.
Yeah.
Every day there's spray paint on this camera.
God, what is going on around here with all the spray paint?
You don't need you just got a smoke machine.
Yeah.
And you're Batman in and out of the storage unit.
Coming in like Burt Wonderstone.
Ew, wow.
That's Mary spraying the
what would
stuff on the camera.
What would happen if something happened to those storage units, like a crazy tragedy, like a fire?
They have insurance. Yeah. It's all insured, and you actually can cover your storage unit under your renter's insurance.
Shut up.
Seriously.
Okay, I'm learning something new every day.
Yeah, I had to have a storage unit for, like a year and a half before I moved to Cleveland. Yeah, well, listen, that is your mom's legacy.
What's in your storage unit?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, the stuff, like, we have 2 beds, so, like, my bed, my dresser.
You keep farting, you're going to need that second bed somewhere.
I know, right? Yeah, just stuff like that. Just extra furniture, mostly. My dining room table and chairs, stuff that he already had that we didn't need 2 of.
Why do you just sell all that stuff?
Because I really like it and want to have a bigger house one day. So when we get the bigger house, my table's much bigger, and so it's like it expands out into an 8-person table from a 6-person table, and so that's stuff we're going to need at some point.
But here's the thing, and I know you.
Here we go.
You're going to want a new table.
I know I'm going to want a new table, but I love that table.
I know you do.
It's the first table I ever bought.
I get it, but who cares?
That was the dining room table.
Yes.
You're keeping the dining room table.
It didn't fit in my boyfriend's house.
So sell it.
I don't want to sell it. It's the first table I ever bought, and I like my bed.
But that's not, again, but you're not going to use them, and when you buy a new house, you're going to want new stuff.
We'll have more rooms. I want to keep it, and if that's the case, then I'll sell it when that comes. But I'm not getting rid of my stuff. It's my stuff.
Listen, if you can pay for the storage unit, pay for the storage unit.
I got a big purple rug in there that I love that doesn't match our new house, so I can't put it in there.
This purple doesn't match the new
Brian's
house.
going to let you have a big purple rug in your new house?
I had to fight to have a purple comforter. Get a purple rug.
Yeah, well. Honey, this is my farting comforter. I got a break. If you want to text, get the last word in. 35192 to do that, and we'll be back.